Yeah. Come on. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Man Takes Shoes Out of Box, the episode where you get to sit back and watch me take a pair of shoes out of a box. The shoes in question are these, the Nike SB Dunk Low April Skateboards collab. We first saw images of these, I think fittingly, back in April, meaning this sneaker has had more time than any other SB this year for the hype to build, and build it has. A lot of people are calling these the best SB of the year, and these were pretty hard to get a hold of. I had to cop these on the resale market. They sold out instantly via raffles through all of the different skate shops. And here in the UK and EU, the sneakers app was an absolute myth because Nike EU mistakenly loaded up pairs of these on the back end a week before they were supposed to release. This intel was seized upon by sneaker reseller monitor groups who seeded that intel out to sneaker group members who were instructed to go to Nike physical store locations across Europe, armed with the SKU number for this shoe to place the order on site. And because it was a Cyber Week when they made these orders, not only were these orders put through, but they had discount codes applied. And Nike, of course, not really being too bothered about it, didn't cancel any of these orders, and so a lot of the Nike sneaker stock for here in the EU was already pre-exhausted before the launch. And so let's get into the shoe. First of all, we'll talk about the box. The dimensions are fantastic, the lines are straight, and the edges are both pointy and sharp. It's the sale box, and this colorway is called Racer Blue and Metallic Silver. Getting into the shoes, I will say this, they do have a bit of wow factor. Some of the more muted or monochromatic SBs from this year don't really pop out of the box when you see them for the first time, but these definitely do. In terms of the colorway, the shoes feature this racer blue color, which looks a little bit more like a turbo green from the Jordan 1 High. Also has shades of the uni blue, and because of this metallic swoosh contrasted against the turbo green, these almost have like a Tiffany SB vibe to them. In terms of the materials, you have a few different things going on here. The turbo green portion features this pretty nice brushed suede. You also have this knitted white mesh that features on the mid and the back panels. Really nice white tumbled leather on the toe box. The white tongue features the same mesh material with this synthetic transparent overlay that I suppose is going to add a little bit of protection for the mesh underneath. You also have more of that leather on the heel tab as well as on the tongue tab. And then you have the metallic silver swoosh, metallic branding on the heel, and the icy blue translucent outsole. In terms of the April details, you have some April co-branding on the tongue tab, April Skateboards hits on the rear quarter, and you also have the April branding on the heel tab as well. And then underneath the inside tongue label, you have established May 15th, 2019, which is the date that April Skateboards was founded by legendary Australian skateboarder Shane O'Neill. My overall impression of the shoe is really positive. It's a really nice shoe in hand. The metallic silver swoosh definitely gives these a lot of pop. Turbo green contrasted against the white give these a really nice feel about them as well. I do think it's probably more of like a summertime shoe. The light and bright colors definitely give me summertime vibes. And in terms of the quality, it's pretty good. The brushed suede is pretty nice, although there is a little bit of kind of discoloration on my pair, although I think that's on purpose. The suede is supposed to maybe kind of wear away, I'm not sure. Quality on the leather on the toe box is really nice, same with it on the back tab, and the custom insoles are a really nice touch as well. They feature the rose that you can also see on the bottom of the shoe as well. In terms of extras with the shoes, you just get 2 sets of white laces. The only difference is that one of the sets of laces has some metal aglets which kind of go nicely with the metallic swoosh and the metallic hits on the back tab. And so let's chuck these on feet and see how they look and feel how they feel. In terms of the fits, I would say true to size like most SBs. I didn't actually find these as narrow as some of the other SBs we've had from this year. And so if you have a wider foot, probably a good idea to go half size up. Otherwise, true to size should be fine. In terms of the resale market for these, prices aren't too crazy depending on where you're shopping. I got my pair for £280. This is a US 11. I normally go US 10.5. So if you're paying anywhere from like £280, which is about $310, to about £320 or 360 bucks, I feel like that's probably a good price to get in on these in the market if you have to have them. In terms of collectability, look, I think these are going to feature nicely in anyone's sneaker collection if you're into your SBs or you're into your Nike collabs. This is a bit of a no-brainer. I mean, it's basically a Tiffany turbo green Nike SB. They look good, they feel good on feet. I think because of the wearability and because of the hype around these and the somewhat limited availability, prices are only going to continue to trend in one direction. And so the big question is this the best Nike SB Dunk low of the year? And I don't know, it's definitely up there. They definitely have the wow factor, vibrant color, the metallic swoosh, they're quite flashy. The quality on them is pretty decent. Wearability right up there. Comfort's good, detail's good. I'd definitely put them in the top 5. I don't know if I would put them in the top 3 just yet. There are some pretty big SBs from this year. Yeah, I don't know, they're better than the Born and Raised. Oh man, I don't know. Better than the Crenshaws, man. I don't know, man. I love the Crenshaws, man. This is one of my favorite. This one could be, this one's up there, man. Crenshaws are up there. The Jaritos, oh man, stay tuned. And there we go, that's my review. Those are my thoughts on the April SB Dunk lows. It was definitely worth the wait. Very cool shoe. Is this the best SB Dunk low of the year? Feel free to let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And thank you as always for taking the time to watch the video. Like the video before you bounce, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care for now, and peace.